Good evening, everybody. Just give it a minute or so and let people in. Nice to see a good turnout. Thank you very much for coming. Give it another minute and then we'll get going. So 1 or 2 new exercises tonight. 1 or 2 that we've done before. So if you have got a resistance band, fantastic. If you haven't, grab a towel or a tea towel, anything you can just put a little bit of tension through your muscles with. That'll be fantastic. And of course, as usual, hopefully you can do this standing or seated, whichever you would like. Now, for one of the exercises, if you are sat near a table, I would advise that you're not sat near a table. Right, we will begin then. So, as always, we're going to start with a march. A few mobility exercises thrown in. Just to get blood circulating around the body, the heart rate up a little bit, and get us prepared for the cardio set and the resistance set that we've got in tonight's session. So we're going to stop there, and the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do our torso twist. So either arms out in front of you, or one on the knee and one on the thigh. Keeping our hips facing forward, we turn to the side, back to the centre, to the other side, back to the centre, to the side, back to the centre, to the other side, back to the centre, to the other side, back to the centre, and to the other side, back to the centre, back to that march. Next up, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So if we bring ourselves to a standstill again, and our shoulders are going to come up, back, and round for 1, up, back, and round for 2, up, back and round for 3, up, back and round for 4, and back to our march. Hopefully everybody's had a good week. Next little bit of mobility is going to be our ankles. I am going to demonstrate it with my hands because I have no flexion in my ankles at all. So we're bringing that to a standstill. Now, if you can, with your ankles, we're going to point the toe, then put the heel down where the toe was, and we're going to alternate feet. If you can, so toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and back to the march. 3 mobility exercises left to do. Then we get into the nitty gritty of a pulse raiser, really getting our heart rate up. So once again, bring it to a standstill. This time we're going to do the shoulders again, but we're going to go straight up and down. So we're bringing our shoulders up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and back to that march. 2 left to do. Once again, bring it to a standstill. we're going to look at our necks. So our neck is going to come to the side, always back to the center, to the other side, back to the center, to the side, back to the center, to the other side, to the center, last time on each side, to the side, back to the center, to the side, back to the center. Back to our march. The last mobility exercise we're going to do is my absolute favorite because my wrists crack like I don't know what. Worse than any other part of my body, believe it or not. And we're going to bring it to a standstill once more, and we're just going to circle our wrists. And the other way. The other way. And back the other way. And once more. And back the other way. Fantastic. Back to our march. So, as I said, we're now going to go into the pulse raiser. We're going to get our heart rates up a little bit more, maybe get a little bit out of breath, a little bit sweaty. So, bring those arms into it now. I'm going to count down from 3, and we're going to do toe taps, just single toe taps, alternating feet. We're going to start that way in 3, 2, 1. Last one, and back to that march. Next up, it is a double toe tap. So we're going to start that way again. Double side step, double toe tap that side, then the other side. So in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Back to that march. Now it's time to wake the brain up a little bit as well. Because if we can, we're going to use more than one thing. We're going to do single toe tap, but with an arm the same side. Starting in that direction, in 3, 2, 1. Last time, and back to our march. This time it's a double side step, double toe tap, starting that way with our hand as well, with the arms as well. In 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Last time, 1, 2, 1, 2. Back to that march. Nearly there. We are now nearly at the top of our pulse raiser. You should start to feel a little bit more out of breath, breathing a little bit more deeply. Yeah, maybe getting a little bit sweaty. We're going to do some high knees. We're going to do 5 seconds of high knees. We're going to do this 3 times. So we're going to do high knees for 5 seconds in 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to that march. That's the first one done, 2 more to go. And high knees in 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that march. Last time, and then it's down the other side of the pulse raiser to get into our cardio session. So, last time with high knees in 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the march. Fantastic, guys. Stay with me. Hopefully everybody's still there. Not seen anybody disappear yet, which is good. So, back to our double side step with arms. In that direction, in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last time, 1, 2, 1, 2. And back to that march. This time, you're probably way ahead of me. It's a single side step with the arm. And we're going to do that, starting in that direction as always, in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last time, 1, 2. Back to that march. That's the hard bit done. Now it's just to the side steps. Double side step, no arms, just the feet. That direction in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last time, 1, 2, and back to the march. So single side steps now, just a single side step left. Starting in that direction. In 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Last time, 1, 2, and back to the march. So, as I say, hopefully you're a little bit out of breath now. You can feel your heart rate raised a little bit. And we're just going to bring it down a notch. Slow that down, slow the arms down. And when you're ready, bring it to a standstill. There we go. Right, if you need a quick drink, grab a quick drink and we're going to go into our cardio set. So while you guys grab a quick drink, I am going to show you the exercises first. We are going to do 1 minute on, 15 seconds off. Yeah, there are 4 exercises. Now the first one we're going to do, we've done before. So our boxer punches. So our hands come up to our cheeks. And it's 1 minute of straight punches. Second one is a new one. So there's some various variations you can do, adaptations to this. We are going to do seated Russian twists. Now, if you have a very weak core, simply put your hands in front of you and we're just going to twist side to side. If you're a little bit more adventurous, you can lift one leg, twist side to side. That will just engage the core a little bit more. And if you're feeling ultra experienced and energetic, Lift our legs up and we bring both side to side. Okay. And last of all, I'm sorry to have to do this to you guys, but I am going to drop, as a trainer, I am going to drop the B-bomb on you. We are going to do some adapted burpees. So, quite simply, if you're doing this stood up and you feel like attempting full-on burpees, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to adapt it and do the seated, that's fine. All we're going to do is come down, up, down, up. This is why I said earlier, if you're sat near a table, it's not a good idea. If you want to move back a little bit, just give yourself some space. That's brilliant. Okay, so there's our 4 exercises. We're going to do 1 minute on, 15 seconds off, and we're going to go through these twice. Okay, so with our boxer punches, hands up, off we go. Always come back to the cheeks. If you want to have a little bit of a rotation at the hips to give yourself a little bit of extra reach, that's perfectly acceptable. Nice, straight, powerful punches. And we're halfway there. "20 seconds left. "10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 15 seconds. And we're going to go straight into those Russian twists. So get some nice deep breaths in, and we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go, side to side. Hips facing forwards. Working the core. Halfway there. If you get tired halfway through, you can put a leg down, put both legs down, and just do the easier options. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Get some nice deep breaths in. And it's a chair run. It's a chair run that we're going to do next. So seated or running on the spot, it's a chair run that we're going to do. So you are going to do this for a minute. So just pace yourselves. And we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So we're doing a chair run. If this is quite hard work, so if you do get quite fatigued in this, particularly in the second time we do it, just take it down to a walk. Try and keep moving through the minute. But if it does get too much as well, you can just use the arm, just use the legs, and give yourself a bit of breathing space. Halfway there. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. 15 seconds, and then it's those adapted burpees. So remember, we're going down as low as you can, and then up to the ceiling. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Down, up. Halfway there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Grab yourself a quick drink, and we're going to go through those again. Going to have a little bit of a longer break. We're going to take a 30-second break, and then we're going to go through all of those again. The boxer punches, the seated Russian twist, the chair run, and the adaptive burpees. So last 10 seconds of rest. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boxer punches. Remember, always come back to the cheeks. Little bit of a rotation at the hips to give yourself some extra reach. Halfway there. 30 seconds gone. The last 15. 10 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Get some deep breaths in, and we're going to go to our Russian twist. 15 seconds, not a long time, and we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So hands together, side to side, hips facing forward. This is the second time round, so if you want to adapt this and do an easier version, that is entirely up to you. Halfway there. 20 seconds left. Keep going. Stay with it. Slow down if you need to. Adapt it if you need to. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. 15 seconds rest. And it's our chair run. Last time you'll do it this evening. So let's go for it, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Keep it going. If you need to slow down, that's fine. If you need to slow it to a walk, if you just want to use the arms, that's fine. Halfway there. Last 15 seconds of this chair run. Sprint finish, Paralympic 100 meters final. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. The last one we're going to do, those adapted burpees. We got 10 seconds rest. We got 5 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Down, up. Great work. Stay with me. Nearly done with this cardio stuff. Halfway there. Last 10 seconds of these. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Fantastic, great work everyone, fantastic. Everybody's still with me, which is great to see. So grab yourselves a quick drink. If you've got a resistance band, now is the time to grab hold of it. If you haven't, grab a tea towel, grab a towel, an old hoodie, anything you can just put a little bit of stress through your muscles with will be fine. And we're going to do 3 exercises. So I'll show you them as we go along. Again, we're going to do them for 1 minute, then 15 seconds rest. So the first one is a tricep extension. Now, I've done a little bit of research on these, and I have found there's a way that we can do both together. I've done this before, one at a time, but the band comes around the back. We put some tension on here, and all we do, we straighten our arms. We bring our elbows into our sides, bring our arms down, and you should feel that along the triceps. So we'll do that for 1 minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. This may well become quite hard work. Triceps are a small muscle that lots of people tend to ignore and not do anything with. Great stuff, keep it going. Halfway there. Nice tight elbows. Bring those arms down and you will feel it along the tricep. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, the next one. This is my absolute favourite exercise to do with resistance bands, particularly as a lower limb amputee, because it works all of the walking muscles. It works the glutes, it works the thighs, it works the hip flexors, works them all. And I honestly, if you did one exercise ever, I would recommend it's this one. So the band comes around the thighs and sits on the top. And all we're going to do is keep our feet together and open our knees. This is one you will feel in the morning. So feet together and open the knees. So we'll do that for 1 minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So feet together and we just bring the knees apart. And you should feel this on the inner thigh the glutes, the thighs, all of those muscles we use for walking. If I do this one in a live class, it's usually the place that everybody goes very quiet, and you don't hear anybody making jokes with this exercise. So we are halfway there. Time flies when you're having fun. So keep those feet together. Bring the knees out. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop there. Great stuff, everybody, great stuff. We've got one more resistance exercise to do, and we're going to look at our shoulders. So this is a little bit, works the rotator cuff and works the shoulders as well. But our band comes out in front of us. So I wouldn't put too much tension on for this. So have your hands about shoulder width apart and give yourself a little bit of slack. And all we're going to do is we're going to bring our band out and back in, keeping the arms nice and straight. Okay, if that is too difficult or becomes too difficult, make your hands wider. If it's dead easy and you are an absolute Hulk when it comes to your shoulders, then bring your hands in a little bit. So, again, 1 minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Keeping the arms nice and straight. Bring the arms out and back. Nearly there, 20 seconds left. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Shake it all out. That is another one you will probably feel tomorrow, and I probably won't get many Christmas cards from you guys. So that's the main set's done. That's the cardio set done. That is the resistance set done. All we got to do now is a little bit of a cool down and some stretches. So we're going to start as we usually do with our Tai Chi, or adapted Tai Chi as it is. So we're going to do moving hands like clouds. So our hand comes up, pushes away the cloud, comes back round. We'll do this for 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Swap hands if you can. 1. This will just bring the blood pressure down, bring the heart rate down, and get everybody ready for a night in front of the telly. 3, 4, 5. Now, the tricky bit, both hands together. So, this hand comes up, and as it pushes away and comes down, the other hand comes up. If you want to, when you get the hang of this, close your eyes, take some nice deep breaths. It's supposed to be relaxing. Disappointingly for me, I can't see anybody doing backstroke, which always gives me a bit of a giggle. Some really good movement there, guys. I can see you all absolutely spot on, really good. And when you're ready, bring it to a standstill. And we're going to do some painting the fence, Karate Kid style. So nice loose fingers, and they come up and down, nice and steady, nice and slowly. Nice deep breaths. And last time, up and down. Good stuff. We're just going to finish off with a few stretches, muscle groups that we've used. First one we're going to do is our triceps. So what we do is our hand comes up, touches our shoulder if we can. Other hand comes up underneath the elbow, and we just lift up. And we should feel a nice stretch along the tricep. Hold it there. And release. And the other side, hand touches the shoulder. Other hand comes up underneath the elbow if we can. And we just lift up. Hold that stretch there. And release. Okay, so we're now going to look at our back. So our hands come across in front of us. And we just put our head down, open up the back, nice stretch across the top of the back. Hold it there. And release. Because we've done the back, we'll do the chest as well. The arms come behind us. You can grab hold of the seat if you wish. And we're going to lift the chest up, push the shoulders back, and open up the chest. Hold it there. And release. Last one we're going to do is our calf and hamstring. And if you can, we're going to put one leg out in front. We're going to draw the toe up, which will give us a stretch along the back of the calf. And then with the same hand on the same side, we're going to slide it down as far as we feel comfortable. I would like to see some nice smiley faces, so heads up. As we do this, you should feel a nice stretch along the hamstring. Hold it there. And relax. And change legs if you can. So the leg goes out, we draw the toe up to the body, gives us a stretch along the calf. And then the hand comes down. Lift our chest up, lift our head up, nice smiley faces. Even though the instructors made us do burpees. Hold it there. And relax. Okay, the last thing I like to do on any session that any class that I do is I would like everybody just to close your eyes, and we're going to do 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. So, for 1, for 2, for 3. Just give everything a little bit of a shake. And that is another week done, everybody. So well done for sticking with me. Thank you very much. And you can now go about your evening and about work or whatever you've got to do tomorrow and tell everybody you did burpees last night. They will be hugely impressed. So thank